Now, we've already interrogated you, right? What happens if we talk to you again? Yeah, vermins better pull up chalks, I said. What does that mean? Yeehaw, oh my god, he yeehawed. Alright, let's get out of here. Yep. No way, Dagnap, you got it. Oh dear good. Onwards! Gotta remember to do the voices, good grief. Oh yeah, this is the library. My goodness, that poor Chow. Okay, that's probably a clue right there already. Ah, all this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, Espio and I want to give you your present. My present? You're both so sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. John's fine clues. Flattered, but at the pace you two are going, Sonic's murderer will never get found. Oh, she's confident. She must have something up her sleeve. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt my birthday? You doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I'd say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, things aren't going great. Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder. Besides that... Really? I wouldn't have said anything after that. Besides murder? Ah, my social skills non-existent. That's exactly what I'm thinking about you. I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio the Poet. Ah, poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of What the hell is that word? Can I hear some? Sure, Teardrops in the spring, can you hear me sing? La la la, dee dee dee. Yeah, that was terrible. I have more if you'd like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied now. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Desk and I are here to establish both your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Ah, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. But we were all sent off. Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through the library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. Probably picked up a book on the shelf and made myself... Oh, sorry, that's Espio. Victor got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup of the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout no way at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car, and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking Isn't he a locksmith or something? Shadow walked through the library car and the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then he returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be Wait, how do you know he went there? All you know is that he went to the casino. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's why the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it alright. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. Wait a minute. Shadow was locking doors before this train started moving. So how did Sonic get to the dining car? That doesn't make sense. If you're charmed with any meat, I'll chop it for you. And if you like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too. Thanks, guys. The alibi seems solid enough, but I should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves that they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reading from leaving his post, determining if there was actually the library car reading. Tall task, but that's right. Espio was alone because Vector left to bug Knuckles. A chow hanging... yeah. Hang in there. Wow, I really needed to see why. This little chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly safely, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. This chow can stick to his principles and find strength, and I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Really? That seems like a clue. What's this here? Ooh, brochures! There are travel destination areas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh. So let's go through this. There's a couple of maps here. Seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. There could be a misplaced book. I'd love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Should we take the brochure about a cave too? Look, there's some... oh my god. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. What? Oh. Chaos Cola. Check out our book club. Book of the month. Gone Gal. What? What's this here? What's this bright red book? Oh yuck, it reads of evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. Why is his autobiography also a recipe book? What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet? That's ridiculous. Let's take a look here. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out of the floor and everything, but... every book in these shelves is in alphabetical order but this one. The Mirage Express Manual? So the user's got... Espio, what the hell did you do? Yeah. That's slightly concerning. Hey, how about you? Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up this mess either. Let's just leave it alone and do its thing. Let's see, did I miss anything? Aha, of course! The trash! Something's always hidden in the trash. I'll check here. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. Ah, I really thought there'd be something there. Dusk, are you sure that there's nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Okay, yeah, these trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Dusk, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Is that supposed to be a compliment? I think it was! A globe? The globe of our entire marvelous planet. Aren't you on Mobius? I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops and foods. Can't beat the weather. Or can't beat either. Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia. If you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. Oh, wait, is he the one from Sonic Unleashed? The one that wanted to lecture Eggman about how to make a proper cucumber sandwich? He'll tell you everything about the area. It makes one some scrumptious... Yeah, he seems to be a sandwich connoisseur. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? What? A table? Well, let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy and so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. No. Dust, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time, you would have one ring, I'm hoping. Oh, those are notes over his head. Okay, makes sense. There doesn't seem to be any other... Oh! Didn't even think of those. So many books on the ground. Wish you had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked up with the train speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot of these out, too, searching for something. What reckless behavior! I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. I guess all that's left is to talk to Vector and Espio. Alright, let's talk to Espio first. Fancy a poem? How about a poem about trains? Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The windows show the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. I mean, I kinda did too, but what the hell? I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a little more? Very well. I don't know, what did I miss? And there were books here. Looked at that, looked at that. What am I missing? Can I somehow go on the upper floors? No? There might be a missing book. No. Well, we already found a misplaced book. That's an Eggman book. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity tales. Without a knife, I'm just a chef. Just in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you're the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Maybe a butcher, but my... Oh, I already talked about that. I think we're done here. Can we go? Shadow supposedly locked through the library car before. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Shadow's locked. I think we have enough clues. Wait, that was the clue I was missing? Never even thought of that. Alright. No. So So you two don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Desk guy here to confirm two things. My Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We are prepared to present evidence if need... Now that's easy, I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we're instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so figure I go check it out. Seems to line with the information we gathered with Knuckles. And that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car to find something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but you were actually reading the entire time you were in the library car. Of course he was! Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. Yeah, it must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch what the book might be. Yeah. Why, it's this! The Mirage Express. A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument can you possibly have to support this? Well, remember when the train went crazy fast? Alright, this crap. Wish I could get more than 2 rings from that trick. Say what now? Oh. What are those things? I can't see what they are. Wow, 69. My sister tried this game. She could not do these. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining book on the shelves are all in alphabetical order. Except for this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. Ooh. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. A butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere. Yeah, it can. That is indeed the book I was reading. The Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask a few questions about the manual. Ask if you don't mind. What, am I supposed to think? Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip the page and ask away? Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he can read it. Or he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? 14? What efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. You know, that's kind of obvious considering the arms. Didn't want to hire generous. The robot arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought into the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like Espio aced that question, Dusk. Anyone with another one? Okay. 89. What is the Mirage Express cancellation policy? No refunds, and you'll be charged with no show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65. Gee, that person who made this rule must have been over 65. You're probably right. Last one, Dusk. Let's see if Espio can go 3 for 3. Okay. 402. What was the implement to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train was an autopilot, but I can't access its full suite of capabilities within the conductor present. How did I pass your little test? Yes. Totally. It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. These answers feel far too specific to be guesses. You both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we have to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit though, reading this entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious even if true. But he answered all of my questions so calmly, that's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one seeing me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can't... Is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yeah, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. It does? Okay. Why would he lie about that? Is it because of the lock? Overheard map layout of the library, shelves, tables included. Is it this? Shadow's lock? Please pray tell what this has to do with anything. We're up that. Oh, he must have picked the lock. He must have. I bet he could pick a lock. I wonder why Charmy isn't here. I wonder when these things are gonna buzz off. What even are they? Uh-oh. No, we're good. Ah! Frickin' stop! Oh, we're good. That was annoying. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the highest score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left, Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. There's obviously no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another in Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of the doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? You see... I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, you were really in the library car at all? And how could Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors. He picked the lock. The door's unlocked. It's a mystery, my dear Dusk, one that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved in my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass by through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how do you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't... Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting and reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... Beloved, I've only been... The losses will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul get sued. But they're all passengers. I have to make sure that guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails? We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows that Espio couldn't have seen one another? Oh, the library map. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, come on, can't you just go away? These pests are seriously annoying. But I guess I have all the rings I want, so who even cares? Still have the rings I need. The library map? Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another. A straight path. Shadow walked down this straight path. There's no way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have a point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow not to see him? Let's see. Straight? Not there. I'm guessing here? Not quite. For Shadow not to see Espio, he was walking through the library car. Don't think he'd be there. Oh wait, is that a shelf? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was on the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot because the bookcase was in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you could have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh? Seems the door of the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. And that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give 'em heck. And if you need any meat chopped, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp. Yeah, okay. A murder is on the loose while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock. Tick-tick-tock goes the clock while our heroes are on the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Dusk. Let's see what's next. Coming.